hello. I fucking didn't even load into the server, which I was supposed to do before I actually started the stream. But I forgot. So my bad. Like the description says, I'm only ever gonna do this once. So if you're here or not, it's unfortunate. I'm gonna be building this base design 3 times because there's 3 different ways you can, like, there's not 3 different ways, but there's multiple different ways you can do it. And I'm going to be explaining every single way that you can do this. So, yeah, that's the plan. Now, this base design was not 100% mine. I have made it my own, but I will throw the I'll throw the credit for the. I think it's the fucking what is it? Damn. The little, like, not a shelly thing. Yeah. It's like a little walk around. I forget it, but I'll credit him in this stream right here, right now. You can go back and watch it if you want. I don't even care. This is. No, I want to call this base design the Rat. And I don't know. I just feel like the Rat. It's a pretty good name. I think we got a great spot for this. Yeah, so you don't need complete flat ground. Like, look, this is not flat, but this works perfectly fine. So you're actually, let's see if we got a good place that I could, like, build. We're gonna go somewhere else. Now, this is a single TC base. You're free to build on this and make it better as you wish. I'm completely okay with that. It's just a base design for my part. Because I've been wanting to put this out there because it's such a great base design. I love it. But I haven't been able to, so this is basically me doing this. So it's just a simple 1x2. That's all you gotta do. I like putting on doors first. You can do whatever you feel like. This is gonna be a slow one, so like I said, I am console. So don't feel bad about that. My throat's also killing me right now, so that's why I sound really weird. Don't forget the foundation, please. I forgot that one too. And I urge you. You could go to the left side if you feel like. I'll show you. I don't have a TC done yet. Please. I like to turn these walls around when I make my TC. Because there's a weird thing that goes around now that apparently console players just can't have their walls properly. Or their fucking TCs properly. I mean, like I said, you can do it like this, but I'll show you why I don't like doing my doors like this. I'm gonna get rid of these anyways. Because this one opens outwards and this one opens inwards. I don't like this because this prevents people from getting in, but they have a direct look into your base. This one, they still have a direct look to your base, but this one, normally when people go to sit inside of this one, this is the difference. People do this. There's no getting into this. Like, you can do this either way, to be honest. I just like having mine like this. And doing this also, because it's also faster getting in. Like, this, if this door's closed, you have to open this one and get in, then this one pushes you back, and you're in. This one's easier. This one, you open your door, and then you just close it behind you. So, I just really comes out the preference. Just telling you how I like to do it. You can do this either way. But this is my preferred way to do it. Door in. Make sure to lock your TC too. Now, like I said, the box placements are actually kind of tricky, so I'll show box placements. First box goes as far back as you can get it. Second box, you can do it sideways. I don't do it sideways. I do it this way, so I can see it being aligned. And then the third one just should be going right here. No, too far. And put doors are important for this. Extremely important. It's pretty much just your starter. Come out here, do the same thing everybody always does. I like 1x2s, which is what led me to build this. And it's more of like I said, it's more of like a hint off of other people's base designs that I've seen, that I've turned into my own, seeing like little tips and tricks on how to build. So yeah, there's no real trick to this one. Same thing as everybody does. Like I said, I like to do it like this first. You have to do this one first, otherwise the other one pretty much becomes impossible. Sorry about that, but yeah, box placements are as simple as they can be. Did I mess up this box placement? I don't think I did. Box placements have really never been my forte, so I apologize. There you go. And then this box, I placed this box really far out, but if you place it closer inwards, you can get small boxes right there. I just never cared for it. Boom, TC's there. A little tip. I am going to show this now because I feel like it feels good to me. If you do place your TC, don't place it the way I did. Please, I beg of you. Place your TC this way, and I'll show you why. You realize the last one where you couldn't get in? Like, it looked weird. Like, you couldn't fully get to your TC, you had to go all the way back there. Because remember, there's furnaces right here on this side. So that's bad. So we're gonna go back out, make the same shelf again. And those are just, I guess I'll add that as a way to do it. I fucked up, that's fine. Make that stone square if you feel like it. You probably won't have the stone for that, because you just built your base. But if you do, just leave that stone. Or if you also do it from that side, you can also leave that square stone. It don't matter. Like I said, same thing, just on this side. You get the opposite way. And I'm going to be placing deployables just so you guys can see where certain deployables go. Now, this one is one of the hardest because if that one box placement you placed right there is even a centimeter off, which it is, that box won't place. This thing has to be as straight as you can get it. And that's perfect. Just a centimeter off, but I think it'll work. I don't think it'll mess it up. I'm gonna make this metal. I'm tired of having to deal with that thing. There's no way I can't place this, bro. There we go. Every time. And yeah, so I guess you can't place boxes here. I remember being able to place small boxes there. But it's whatever. You get way more storage for the big box. Like I said, this one, same thing with the other ones. This one has to be perfect, pretty much. I just got it perfectly. And just give it a little room. You can place a small box on that one. Whatever, but close that up. Alright. You can... Tier 1 or Tier 2, it don't matter. It's whatever you got right now. So I'm gonna be upgrading this as you would upgrade through your way. So remember that. That every upgrade, same as the way. You can't fit 3 there thanks to that box. So now it's just normal upgrade time. So I never place a 1 here. 2 outside. You can place a single door or 1, 2, but actually don't put the single door there. I don't know what a bit different based on, my bad. My brain's fucked up right now. Single right there. They're gonna come up here. There's 2 different ways to build this. You could either go for a double door, which means that there's no peaks into this. I'll show you what I mean later, but right now, for the sake of access and all that, we're gonna leave that as a double door. For the sake of access, we're also gonna grab a few doubles like that. This as well, double door frame here. Grab another garage door, slap it down. Do what you gotta do, you know. That's that. You can if you want. This one's always gonna be the same thing. This one's always just gonna be a loop room. Unless you want to make like a furnace room, you can, but that's gonna be over here pretty much. Yeah. So these two. Now what you're just gonna do, honeycomb. Pretty much once you're done with that, you can seal off the entire roof first. Look up there. Bruh. Yeah, seal off the entire base first, like this. Don't do that one though. Leave these open. Don't do those. And please, if you are going to seal off your roof, leave those wood. I forgot to mention this. If you're going to seal off right now, just leave those wood. These two openings right back here have to be wood. Have to. I forgot to do that once and it cost me big time. Now right here, it depends on whether you feel. For right now, I'm just going to leave this a twig roof. Not upgrading that. Because you can place a furnace jump up there later. Just a half wall jump up. Or half wall jump on that. And you're going to cuff around these. And depending on where this is, you're going to leave one of these open. So if this is where I say, why I don't like it, because you gotta place a wall. Upgrade that frame as well. Now you can place back that ramp after you place that. Ooh, shut up. Kind of sandwich? Sorry, mother brought me a sandwich. Good Italian sandwich. Now look, see how this is right next to your jump up? Close that off. It's right next to your jump up. Close that off as well. Now, I normally don't like having my roof jump up right next to this, but you can if you want. I don't do that because that's just one, dumb, and two, it's dumb. And if you feel like it, I normally do this because I need the box storage. You can do one of these, which actually really does suck, and I hate doing them. I did this last wipe for the starter, and I hated it. I thought of it as another way to do it, but I hated it. It was completely horrifying and terrible because you always have to crouch. So I just recommend leaving this. You still get extra box storage. It's whatever. It's not a whole ton, but just drop box storage that you can grab. So any drop box storage is good storage, you know. I can't place a garage door thanks to these now, but oh, I can. Oh, I guess they made sure you can place shit through doors now, or doors through shit. It's a great update. By this point, I'm sure you have enough cooked up just to upgrade these two. Just upgrade these two for right now. Now, here's the difference. The reason why this is being left open, and I don't actually do that. The reason why that's being left open right now is because we're going to be doing a jump up right here. And also feel free to make this also another way. What happened to? Or happened? Fucking make this metal though. I tell everybody before you place your boxes and all that, make that one little room. You can do that after, but just make that metal. And I like having this for now. Still make that floor metal, but for now I'm gonna leave it as stone because we're doing the upgrade. So these are both going to be different depending on what you do to your roof. So now, roof time. This is the normal roof. You can build this roof just normally, like this, and just have your so normal jump up right here. This is perfectly okay. This will fit with the base design. It won't ruin anything. You can just do a normal one, or you can do this one. I don't necessarily always build this. I've tried it one wipe. Worked actually fabulously, and I do really like making this. I just feel like it fits with the meta. Makes it a little bit nicer, you know. It might be because of this. I know a lot of the time it's always because I place this. I hate placing my garage like that though. I don't like that floor sticking out. Welcome. You have reached the base design. Like I said, it's only happening once, so pay attention. I'll go back through the base design for you real quick since somebody else has joined. All it is just a 1x2 honeycomb. See? You go down. So 2 squares in the middle. All that. 2 squares on the side. 1, 2, honeycombed it. And this is just what the base looks like. You don't have to do this. I normally don't do this with the base design. This is an if you want to kind of thing, you know? Oh, and if you're having trouble getting up here when you build this, just do that. You have to leave that stone though. Otherwise it's gonna fuck you up. You can do this and then place 2 more walls like that. And you can do that. I normally don't have that there. You cannot have a roof here. It has to be this. You have to have this jump up. It's unfortunate, and I'm sorry, but that's the only jump up that can be placed there due to the roof. You're gonna wall all this in. And this roof, doesn't matter how you place this roof, however you design, your desire, but it's all gonna be in one placement. And now, depending on how much metal you have or whatever, you can upgrade. This is pretty much your main loot room. It's on your 3rd floor. It is the most protected. Actually, flip these around, hard side, because this will have double loot rooms where you keep like all like your best shit, like your boom and all that. Except upgrade that 1 floor. And you are going to leave the outside walls of this 3rd floor stone, always, because it just adds to the effect that there's nothing up here. I doubt you'll have vending machines on hand by now, but if you do, place some vending machines, and then followed by some windows. Once you're done and like you don't need this anymore, like you've already placed all your boxes, then you can place your windows. I recommend placing the boxes first though. I'm not going to place any boxes because, well, it's building this. And actually, I'm very glad you can still place a garage door in here. It's about time I can grab these. So, yeah, now that you got all that, like I said, just fill that in. Like I said, for honeycomb, I like making these metal, like each and every one of these, because it forces them. You cannot place, I've tried, you cannot place a triangle ladder hedge frame in here. It's just impossible. I haven't gotten it to fit. If somebody can get it to fit, and down here, also, I didn't do these. Should probably do these. Is you can either make windows. The way that I like doing this is I like leaving this one open for a window, or for furnaces, I meant. Because Space Town has many places you can place furnaces. You can do half wall jump ups. I just like single furnace jump ups because they're just a lot more fun. And then your battery actually goes here. This is where you place a battery. So I personally, for batteries, and it's unfortunate, but you have to do all these first. Once you get to redo this. So I haven't placed a. Yeah, I can't jump up. Just like that. Come down here, you destroy this. Now, like I said, you can do this. It's okay. I did this one wipe, but if you do this, and I'm gonna show, and I have to get rid of this too. If you do that, if it's a normal floor, you can do the garage door. If it's not, and you're doing that roof peak, it has to become a single door. It has to become metal too. You're forced to make that metal. You can leave a stone until you have the metal, but until then, you gotta make it metal once you want to do that little roof, that little ramp roof. Just get rid of that, just make my job just a little bit easier, you know? Like I said, show you the way this works. Grab a turret, you place turret down here. Said turret peeks through this roof. Said turret shoots all the way down inside of your floor. This actually goes both ways, that if you have a garage door, I'll pull out a make here real quick. I'll do that. I'll also grab this. If you have, or whatever you want to call it, never made the ammo. You can shoot through this, it does not matter. I said I don't really like doing this. Like, it's good and all, but like, in the door access actually is not that bad. It really isn't. All you gotta do is crouch right here, you can open up your door and fully walk through. If you destroy this. That's for the double, that's for like the garage door. Yeah, you can just walk through and close that and drop down. It really does not matter. And also, I like having a floor here, so please put a floor here. Just makes life a lot easier. But yeah. And this is basically going to be like your base. I'm also just going to get rid of this because I don't care for this. That turret stays in the same spot, by the way. You don't change where that turret goes. That turret stays in the exact same spot. So yeah. This is the base I'm going to be doing right there. Like I said, I just showed you another way to do it. That's one of the ways you can customize this base. That's one of the reasons why I like this base, because it's completely customizable. All the way to your liking. So it's all this. You might be wondering, well, how the hell do I get up here? Well, first of all, if you don't have a turret here, you can always just use the classical furnace jump up. Yeah, I know, I'm going to be mentioning that quite a bit. I always do. Just do the furnace jump up, you know? Be chill about it. And no, you do not put any sort of walls here. No walls. Just this. Which means that you need a garage door here, or like a door, just anything. Or if you really want to, you can do this. I've done this multiple times. Just make that wood. Oh my god, I'm gonna need to grab one of these. I hate it every time it turns nighttime and shit. I hate it. Alright, there you go. So make this wood, not stone. Because then later on you can just go, whoop, on. So, then you get rid of this, because now, well, magically you have a triangle ladder hatch, and normally you would put it like this, but for the sake of my life and annoyance, I am going to get rid of that and put it like this. so I can leave that open and get in and out. Yeah, this one is the trickiest part because, like I told you, this is a single TC base, which means that you're not overloading with externals and anything like that. It's single TC, which means that they just gotta get through your compound and all that. First thing you're gonna do is place 2 floors. You're gonna place 4. Destroy the one in the middle. Don't place a triangle right there. I don't believe you can if you want. It's just dumb to me to place that. And this is the design. What you're gonna do is you're gonna put those there. Just like that. Upgrade all that. For these 2, you're gonna fill in the roofs. And this one right here. If you need, you're gonna grab a double door frame, upgrade it, and then grab all low. Do not put a low up there, I did not mean to do that. And then see that with a roof. And just place that right there. You can place box up there, which probably means that you're gonna leave that roof untouched first. But it's fine. And then, in order to seal it, all you gotta do is do this, and it'll seal itself. But before you do that, I left this middle one open. And you're gonna want to put that down because that's like literally the version. That's what you gotta place there for it to actually connect. I do metal. You could do stone to start off with, but I'd make it metal eventually. Same thing on the other side. Go run all the way over here. Square, square. 2 squares out. Triangle, triangle. Delete, delete. Count it. I'll go slope this one again. That. Two walls. On each of these triangles. After these stone. Nothing more than stone. Just stone. And now this space will, because it's a single TC base, it's going to cost a lot of stone. But there's a way to make it cheap. There are ways to make it cheap, and I will show you the ways to make it cheap. In just a few seconds. Okay, this base sign is bigger than half the base signs I know. And it also costs half the materials. So now that you've gotten all this done, and these are open for now, we're gonna do these later. Now what you're gonna do is you're gonna place two squares right here and upgrade those, and then 2 triangles right there. 2 of these and full walls. This is, oh, that's the wrong thing. These are going to be tricky to understand and get around for the first few times until you learn. But if you do these, and you can get around those pretty easily. So 2 floors right here, half wall. You can do little walls, but I don't recommend it. Needed thanks to the shooting floor. So that's that. And then you're gonna place these right here. That is pretty much the main function of how you're gonna get in and out is through this base. And remember, always remember, place a triangle right there. You have to. It's mandatory. And then you just now do single door or double doors. So you stop anybody from getting in or over, thanks to your triangle right here. Now nobody can get in unless you open this door and you walk through it. Which means that there's 4 entry points. So we're gonna do this again. Put a square here, upgrade these 2 to stone. This is all the starting quality. Normally, other things would be metal, and I'm going to show you what to upgrade once I'm done building the base on. This can all be stone. 2 walls on the squares, just like that. 1, 2. Triangle roofs to go on this. There you're going to place 2 floors, 2 square roofs, 2 half floors, 2 half limit. And I don't like using small roof peaks like I said before. There's nothing to really look at thanks to the shooting floor. You're going to need 2 more double doors. Mind you, this will peek into your actual base design. I'm going to warn you, if you do not like these doors peeking into your actual base design, boo-hoo, you're going to have to deal with it. Because they do that. Now, right here, you can place double door frames or windows. It doesn't matter. I like placing the double door frames because then I can add more doors to here. And these kind of make, like, okay, say somebody like raids your base, like, oh, blah, 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 then these doors get closed or get shut or destroyed, whatever you want to call it. Then you can open this up, and it'll still stop any raiders from going through this side of the base. Remember, when you build this, I forgot to do this, but place that there, and no, you cannot do it off your base. I'm letting you know that already. Thanks for the store being open, I can't place that. And I do recommend making that thing I just made metal. It's extremely useful. Yeah. Yeah, same thing on the side. Double door frames. Boom, boom. And then 2 doors. And honestly, it's whatever you want to place in here. I normally just place 1 to 2 things. And also, one thing great about this is that even if it does stop them, it won't stop you from coming out here and having your area to shoot. And this is the front door and all that goodness. I place a low ramp right here. I just like placing the low ramp. Makes it feel better. And I'm a big fan of walk-ups. I do not like running. I can't place anything due to the water, but like a bag or something, just to raise the level by like 1. Still too deep in water. Okay, sure. Yeah, that's that. So unfortunate. All that, then you can run up like this. Now, the peaks on this are a little bit different. You could either do them like inwards or whatever you want to do. I like placing them outwards, and then place this one inwards with that. So that's that. Up here, you're gonna place 2 inwards. Gives you more peak. And if you are on PC, you can turn this to adobe or metal, whatever you feel like, brick. It doesn't matter to get rid of these. I'm on console, you can't do that. So, better for you PC players out there. So yeah, please do not, fucking put this up as your own. I would appreciate that. I did it wrong. So yeah, just do this. Easy base sign, like I said. You can do it this way or this way, don't matter. I like doing it this way. Just because then I can reach the box up here. Like I said, remember that roof? It's gotta be there. I probably forgot it on this side too. Nope. Go around, make sure it's on all sides. It's like probably the most important thing about this entire thing. Alrighty then. Now we go over to the front door. The most important thing about this and all the way that this is built is that this is actually glided to the shooting floor. So there's 2 ways to do this. I'm going to show you one way on each side. Actually, more than 2 ways to do it, but I'll show you. These are the 2 shooting floor ways to build the space design. You can do whatever you want with it, but that's how I do it. And yes, normally you would go down and you would actually do all of them. Oh no, this side's different. Oopsie, hold on a minute. Fuck. It's hard to get from up here. Alright, there we go. And all it is just doing this here. So there you go, simply just do this. Now we're gonna go down. And actually, I'm gonna tell you, I like making these all metal. These ones you have to make metal. These 4 have to be metal. This one can be stone. I like making that one metal as well. These ones don't have to be metal, but metal is probably the best idea because it is one of your main shooting floor areas. Probably an interest to do that. As I said, this one can be stone. Not that important. These gotta be metal. Go to stone. And these are also metal. This alone will bring down your actual cost for your base a lot. Because these frames do actually cost quite a bit. Trust me, I realized that when I made this base in an actual game. I didn't think it would cost much. I thought it would just be a little bit of, just a little bit of stone. Brought my stuff up like about 1,200 stone. And I was not happy. Doesn't seem like a lot until you realize that there's more stuff you have to place on top of that. And I just walked backwards on it. So, first thing you do is you place these. And now we're gonna be building the shooting floor out of its final form. So, I am letting you know this. That's what you got here, so enter. So place these outwards or inwards, doesn't matter. I place them outwards for better downwards angle. That's that. And we're gonna leave that open for now. I'm letting you know that. So and then do this. Now I tend to make these 2 metal. It's just the way that I do it. Normally you wouldn't place that first, you do this first. Each one of these are stone. Except for these 2 actually make these 2 metal. Because they can pick the side of this and get into your base. And then 2. Oh. No, we forgot about something. Forgot about this, go get that awesome metal. Shooting floor is probably one of the most vulnerable things if you don't have metal. I made that stone, my bad, I didn't mean to make that stone. And if you want, this is another way that you can make your shooting floor, and then do these. That should be a-okay. There's like more, like these can be like downwards angles, shit, whatever. Go up here. Now if you're thinking about, wait, what if I make the same thing over here and raise these? You cannot, because if you raise those, then you can't place those floors. So, yeah, you're kind of stuck with all that. There is a little weird technique I can show you that can make those floors. but it's weird, and I don't like doing any of that. So that's another way you can do it, like I showed. So the way that I do it, I go half wall, half wall. If these half walls are half walls, I don't care about them. And this is a way to like not raise the cost of metal. And then you place two. These do have to be sheet metal no matter what you do. So that's that. Yeah, and then we're gonna do this way. So normally you'd only pick one of these methods to make your shooting floor. Do not make both of these. Only pick one, so please do watch this base design to the fullest. Don't try to build this or watch this while you're building. Please do watch this before you build. I probably should have said at the beginning, but I'm letting you know that I hopefully could eventually make like an actual base design video on this. So yeah. What am I doing? These are single doors. Remember, this side over here is attached to this side. So whichever one I look at, the right side is theirs. So that means that this one over here belongs to this one. This one over here belongs to this one. Remember that ocean side belongs... The island over here belongs to this one, the ocean one. And the one over here, the roof, the ramp one, belongs to this one. So remember that. Remember, these... You could turn to stone. I like making them metal. The ones I have over there are stone. But yeah, if you're going to make this in its final form, please do upgrade these to metal. You can leave them stone. I don't care, but people can pick your roof. But that's honestly your choice. And that one, actually, you do need to get rid of that because you need to come down here and place these two. But you gotta make your roof. Otherwise, you can't place that double door frame there. Get some more of those, and then get a whole bunch of these. And yet again, you can always just place those like that. I just do normal doors here. You don't need anything fancy. It's not that impressive of a shooting floor. And with this, now I'm letting you know this is mainly an open shooting floor if you choose these. If you choose the turf, it will have an open shooting floor, which means that all this will be open. And also you do place ramps like this. And then another thing right here. Which cannot be done without the door. There you go. And that means that I can... Nope, I gotta do these first. So there you go, that's that one. That's why that one's built. Now this one was my old previous design, like the first one that I went for. It's good though, but I didn't previously really like it all that much. Okay, so the entire floor here has to be metal. Can you come over here and do this? This one I didn't really like making like this. I really liked having this morely of just, I don't even know what I liked having it as. I just never felt that it was a need for it. this one is a great way for your to just get the shooting with like your roof. If you want easy roof access, this is definitely the one to go. The other ones are a little bit more protected. Like that one over there is a little bit more protective, because then in order to get anywhere near your like actual like drop like just in here, whereas where your beds and lockers are, you have to go through multiple doors. But that also leaves this open. This one over here makes it where you have to go through all of these doors in order to get to this. So if you want defendability, definitely like with doors, definitely go for this. If you want like an actual shooting floor where you can survive and not have to worry about being murdered every single 3 seconds, definitely go for this. That's the plan. That's the idea, you know. The idea. So then the way that this one works is you just do this. This is literally all you do. Like I said, it's pretty much all the same design, like same concepts, different designs. And I do recommend upgrading that one to metal, just right there. Cuts back on the cost. And with this shooting floor, or up here, you might be wondering like, so bro, like, I built this thing now, but now people can walk through here. I will fix that, just give me a moment. I did not lie to you, and I promise you, you'll have your stuff. And this one's tied to this one over here, so letting you know that is that this one, and normally I would make these metal. I'm letting you know that I would make them metal, so they can't be picked from the roof. I left these ones over here stone, because you get up this way anyways. So like, even if somebody just go down there, it's whatever. These you can make metal too, but I don't care when it has this in front of it. I really just don't. Because there's also turrets anyways. If you try to get up here, you pick through it, you try to jump through it, that turret's most likely going to see you. Or if you jump down, the other turret on the other side's going to see you. So, kind of protected, even if somebody does break through and go for the turret. So yeah, that's that. Over here it's annoying to get while you're down here like this, but you can get it while you're further away. I know we do this from underneath, but it's fine. And this one's the same thing as just those. Is that once you make this one, this will pretty much be like your top roof. There won't really be much for you to do. But yeah, I guess now you got that cool little part there. This one actually, before I make the roof design on it, I do this. This one actually, this one makes more sense for online raid, like an online raid defense. Like they both make sense for online raid defenses. Just know that the online raid defense is. I don't normally make that like that. I'm letting you know that. Bro, why does this thing keep on breaking? There you go. So you're gonna need to place two rooms here still. And actually, I would upgrade these frames to metal due to placements. So boom, like that. Come over here. I'd place on the garage door since this is your rooftop. It's not like you really have anything up here worth enough for protecting, or that you need to get off really that fast to the point where you need to like have a single door. You could just have a double door. It's completely up to you. Like I said, it's your design. And then I try to get this as close as I can to the wall. Place that like that. Place this like this. That also means that you can place garage doors here if you feel the need to. Just if you want to waste extra metal, which you really don't need to, you can waste it all. I just don't do that. They're not necessary. 2 beds. That's all you gotta do. 2 beds. So this once you build this is the end of your like actual roof. And once you go here and you place that, that's pretty much just an add-on. See, those don't work until I'm pretty sure you place that one. No, they still won't work. Why won't they work? So like I said, or fix that. Just do this. I like doing this anyway. That's just because it gives that added peak. It's the same way all the way up, like through everything. Do not leave that going inwards. I'm letting you know that right now. Do not leave that wall going inwards. That wall should always be facing towards your roof. Now this one doesn't allow anywhere to hide really at all. Neither does this one. Because look, it can see you over there and it can see you over there. And if you replicate down to the other side, it can see you over there and it can see you over there. So there's still nowhere to go. You place turrets here, you can still see everybody over there and all over here, and behind these 2 areas right here. Same thing for this one. You can see everything behind this, behind that, and behind all the way over there. So there's still, either way, there's no real like turret deficiency on the roof. They still both look the exact same, work the exact same. These, I don't know why, for some reason, the roofs just don't place here. They normally do. Yeah, for some reason they're not placing today. Why are they not placing? Oh wait, did I forget to? Oh, that's why. Ah, see, I remembered. I always forget to do that. They should place now. Damn. Sorry, I'm a little bit sick. At least it feels like it. I went to my dad's house to do some work, and my little sisters were sick, so I'm a little bit in the red right now when it comes to health. But it's fine. Nonetheless, I make this baseline for you guys. And then you put that up there. That up there is really, I don't even know. It's just more for heli, just so heli doesn't hit you. So I like having this room here. Then there's like a high little area so a heli can't see you. So now say that if you're fighting somebody off, or you're in the middle of a raid defense and you just have to get down, you can just go, oh fuck it, spawn up here, grab your kit, run over here. Take whichever door, it doesn't matter. You can like run up here and go down. You won't have that door there if you do. Just run down here, and you'll have this whole shooting floor now to be able to actually like fucking work off of. And so you'll have this whole shooting floor to work with. Now, mind you this, there are 2 different ways to set up this entire shooting floor, so I'm showing you each and every way right now. You place an auto turret, we're just right there. These, I don't upgrade these to metal, but you can if you honestly feel like it. Like, if you really want to cut back on some of the stone costs, like, if you have this one, if you're doing this one, I highly recommend it. I humongously recommend doing this if you have this one, because it's really important that this thing stays alive. If you have this one over here, it's fine if you just leave them stone. It don't really matter all that much. And see, we already have a rat climbing my roof. And then single doors. It's fine. If he wants to come check out the base design, he can. Now the thing about these doors is this one. They did make some pretty nice peaks, like up and probably into your compound if you have one. You don't need a compound for this, but you can't drop through this one. It's impossible. So you're safe there. You can drop through this one though. I'm letting you know this. You can drop through this door. If it opens into there to where it does this and it opens up through, you can drop into that one. So that's just a little warning, is that if you try to like jump down, which actually it is really good if you do have one of those, because I almost always have to run through my entire base after killing somebody outside every time, or jump off your roof and lose massive amounts of health. This one you can just jump off and like cling onto your sidewalls in order not to take damage. It's really good. And just some garage doors for protection. You don't want your shooting floor now to be too open, but garage doors will leave it to where they can stay open and make it open. At the same time, they can also keep it closed. Yeah, so this is this one, and I'll show you real quick. If both sides are, it doesn't. I don't need that, but they'll stay connected. If say that I have both of these the exact same way, which they'll be mirrored like this. So my these are both the same way. Let's grab a single door. That's the wrong way around. Boom. I do this. This is simply just for bed placement. You do not need to do this. I just like to do it. It's really easy to get a bed placement if you do it like this. As far into those walls you can get it, then you change it, rotate it around. And I'll show you why this is so awesome for me. And why I love this trick. So look, now these are really close together. But no matter how badly I'd want to place back that little wall, I can't. That's how close together these are. Literally nothing will fit in between this besides this. And I don't even put anything in this. Like, I don't use separators for this at all. But if you wanted to, you could. You could do this and just separate it and have it open. Which, honestly, I do recommend. And when it comes to your lockers, so I told you there'd be lockers. You can clip through the fucking... It can clip, bro. Like, it does not matter. It'll even go up here. So again, now you also got lockers up here too. And best part about it is you can still look through this and still check up there. And you can still look through this and still check up there. The only reason I don't like making this one on this side is I'll show you. I'll still leave these in the middle. Is because this, and the reason why I have these two here is for stability. Because you can also turn these to metal if you feel like it. I really normally don't. But yeah, that's the only reason why I have those. And honestly, you can do the same thing over here. Like, you can just do the same exact shit. Like, I would make that metal. You do want the middle of your base being protected. And I normally do it like this. I get this in the middle as a guide to help me. Just like that. So yeah, now that's in the middle. This can actually place in the middle of that, and also you might want to lock this. So they can loot it from either side. It don't matter. I'm just actually joking. Don't place that in the middle of that. That was an example. But now you have this right here. Grab 2 beds. And now you can stick 2 beds against this. So if either you or your friend wants to hop on your roof, they can. Protect it. Now more about the actual shooting floor. Please. So, whoops. Forgot that. It's a good thing I'm over here, right? At least now I can get up there. Nope, that's the wrong one. I was gonna use this one to get up. So that's what that looks like. And this one, you wanna place it that way. Yeah. Don't do this. Do not place this. And then your base design will look weird and sticky. Like I said, this is probably the best one in terms of like online and datability for all that shit. And by the way, now you look, now you really can't get through here. You really can't get through here at all. I'm reminding you again, if you have this one right here, upgrade your roofs again. If this one, you don't need to worry about this one. Nobody really cares for this one, but I'm going to upgrade those regardless. Just, like I said, just to get rid of the metal cost, stone cost. And I do this yet again to get rid of the stone cost. Same thing with over here. Gets rid of stone cost, so please. But this is also kind of mandatory because down here is the exact thing that you want to keep alive. Actually, which means you should do this entire floor, to be honest. So that's that. So you want to upgrade those, and you're fine. Now down here, just these two, honestly, is fine. And this one is your battery. Just that's fine. You want to upgrade each and every one of these windows. Because now if they do right through the back of this, you do have honeycomb still, because of this floor still counts as honeycomb. Same thing with this, it'll still count as honeycomb. And actually, I do place these on top of this. I don't know, I just find it I find it to look a lot better. So that's that. Over here, gotta, do what you gotta do. Doors right there, you want to close that off. You want to grab this. I like keeping this a door regardless, a single door regardless. More of that. This right here, you are going to make height wall. Height wall it. Metal, metal, height wall. You won't be able to fix that, but at least upgrade that to height wall. Make that metal, make that height wall. And actually, the one inside of here, a little tip, and I know that probably now it won't matter for you. It doesn't matter whether you leave this as a single door or not. I normally kept this as wood for like my bases mainly, and then I placed this here. Once I had the opportunity, and they let me, like I had the breathing room, and also garage door BP. That's a pretty big part of it. I did have a garage door. So now your baseline actually looks like this, and then you can upgrade that to metal. So that way, whenever you do happen to get an armor door, mind my armor door skin, okay. I need to buy a new one. And at this point, you can either place yours going outwards or place yours going inwards. I don't really place mine going outwards, just because I find it a lot more comfortable. You can place it going inwards or outwards, they don't matter. This is what it looks like. The inner core can either fit a one-person bed, thanks to the garage door that I just showed you. It can either fit like a one-person like bed. I guess if you're playing solo, you don't care for it. Or if you have like a friend with you or some shit, then you can bag your friend in and be like, oh, there you go. Or you can fit 3 beds or 3 bags, which is most likely what you're gonna do. This is a trio base. So solo, duo, trio base is what it is. Because that one little square area that you didn't have before becomes a bag area. And this, I normally leave metal because I'm going to show you why in a few seconds. Because now that your entire base design has been built, you have pretty much every single thing that you could need right now to survive. Now you have everything you need to survive. Also upgrade these foundations too. Foundation you can upgrade a height on the side too. So now that you got all this shit, everything's ready. I'll open that height wall. And that's enough. Now that you got all this shit, the reason why I don't do this is because you're gonna want to pick up like a bag or some shit. is I don't upgrade these to armor because now say that you can't rotate these and these aren't going to look good, and now you have a tier 3. You can actually upgrade these to hike wall, rotate them around, and get your tier 3 as close to the corner as possible. And that's what that looks like. And you can just fix up bag placements by putting a bag just like that. Grab 2 boxes, you know the drill. Flip it around, place another one, and flip it back around. But, remember that campfire we had earlier? You can fit that campfire right in that corner. So now you have this, their base is back. And if you really don't care about your friend, which honestly I never have, I'm joking by the way, that was a joke, do not take that literal. You can place this like this. And I'm pretty sure you can still fit 3 in here. Yeah, you can still fit 3 if you want to rotate that. And now thanks to the fact that you can't place that many furnaces in here, you can have just a locker. Now you got a locker for in here too. And if you really want to just push the boundaries of reality and space and time continuum, nigga, like, just place one right here. Like, I don't even understand why the fuck you would, I'm not gonna lie. If you feel like it, it's possible, and it's a pretty snug fit if you do it right. So, like I said, if you really want to, I'm not gonna get rid of that. That guy's gonna walk inside my shell now. You can have 3 furnaces outside, or out here. And what I recommend you doing for this is putting that right there. You're not putting anything up here, you're not doing anything special fancy, that's just to stop people from griefing you. Because griefing's quite the common thing. I make that one metal because now that you got all that shit upgraded inside, I need to get all that shit upgraded outside. I make these 2 metal. Upgrade that to be metal. Make those 2 metal. Like I said. Upgrade these to be metal. These have already been upgraded for you, so you don't need to worry, 'cause you've already done all that inside. All that metal. Oh, that's already upgraded metal because you came down with it. So that's the upgrades done. And mind you, I had not opened TC yet. Not at all. So you still have no clue what the cost of the space is. So now if you're like, okay, I've built this entire base, I've got my turret peaks, I've got everything down, I've built this in a build server before. We're still not gonna show because there's more cooler shit. One of my favorite things about this is look. All you gotta do is build 1, 2, another 2 out. 1, 2. 1, 2. Upgrade this. I need to do this on both sides. Place this here. And now I mind you this, I would place 1 frame right there as well. This is not what connects anything. This does not connect anything. I will show you what that is for. It does connect you to your base, so you can just like leave these. Like leave like 2 of these here. But just for extra, you know, I like this is what normally would connect. These are just to make sure that people can't walk to your compound freely. They'd have to raid to get through any extra portions of your compound. Copy that on the other side, and then you break that. Do this. Leave that facing towards you. You can leave these out of it. You don't need these. I like these. So these are all just personal preference, like I said. These you can put these in later if you feel like it. If you don't feel up for it for the like at the moment, you're fine. And you can also fully connect these back to your base as for like a sanctuary, if you really want to. I just do these so that I can place my fences here, because what's gonna happen is you're going to raise this up just like that. Just raise those up. That guy has a pretty cool base line going on behind me. I'm not gonna lie. I really want to go check that out at this. I'm gonna go check that out together. Probably should have upgraded these on the outside. So there's no funnel base besides in there. So I'm sorry for all you PC players, that was gonna be like a funnel base, and it was gonna be meta. It's not meta. I'm sorry, but it's good enough to the point where you don't need to worry, you know. And then these are just turrets. These will always just be turrets. They've got some meta things in them, but not a whole lot. I don't really care for all the meta shit. Like I said, if today you saw this, you're lucky, because I'm not doing another one of these. So feel happy that you were actually able to see me build this base design, because I have built this hundreds of times, and each and every time it has worked perfectly. I've been building this base design since a month ago, and I've been testing it on weekly servers. Now, mind you, I know weekly servers on PC are a lot bigger and a lot more vast, but for a console server, weekly servers, there are people who, these are all on different servers. I never stayed on the same server, so I never cared for it. I wanted to try to test this base out for a starter, and I wait to see how far it would take me to get a wipe. It took about 3 hours to get to tier 2. I was still in my 1x2. No upgrades, nothing like that. Everything was the exact same. And I think is he trying to replicate the base? No, he's not trying to replicate it. Like, all that shit. So, it wasn't hard. It was pretty easy. And I'm gonna make that metal. Yet again, because it still is connected. And honestly, you can have this connected like this. If anything, I tell you connect it from the top, like right here. Because that's just more annoying. Or if you really want to, like, secure it, you can do it both ways. Somebody told me that, like, why don't you just do it, like, twice? And I was like, eh. I mean, like, if you really want to be the kind of guy that, like, has, like, that likes to keep his base secure, I mean, like, I guess, and then, like, you can, like, put that on there. And I guess that'll, like, keep you from something if you're really that concerned about it. Like I said, if you're still really concerned about it, you can place these here. And if you want to keep, like, a sanctuary right here, you can. I'm not gonna force people, like, to, like, not. And since these get destroyed anyways, now I'm left with 0 locks. Since these get destroyed anyways, it's fine, it's whatever. Yeah, chain link fences! Ooh, chain links for the go! All you're gonna do is, I just do this, just so I can. So, yeah, but yeah, we're gonna get rid of this. I'm sorry, I really just don't care to have that there. By the way, you can place 2 here just to make it extra annoying, but I normally only place 1. So just for a heads up, like, I genuinely only place 1 normally. Oh, and just for like a little extra friendly tip from, you know, your boy. If you really want to, I'm gonna show you this because I feel generous. This is probably more reasonable for PC players and all their crazy whack job ideas. Probably way more sustainable for you guys. you can place your single doors, like your single gate doors on this, and make this a just like a peak for you. So I'll show you. I need to find that little dumb thingy that always gets placed around everywhere. There it is. So say we're gonna put this like right here. This is too deep in water, too deep in water. Of course it is. Break off of that, and we'll do it like, so you say like right here. Still too far in the water. There you go. Place that right there. Remember, back out the AK. If say we leave one door open, or if we're gonna leave one door open, I can hit that. It does not matter. I can hit that as many times as I feel like. Now if I close both of these, you can't hit that. So having these as like a gateway is actually really nice, because say if you see somebody over there, even if you see somebody, they can't shoot you. You can sit here and just go like this. You can sit here and just clap your way to fucking victory, because they can't shoot you. In the event, they might try to back up like this, but you can see them do that and just walk over here. Like, it's not that hard to realize. You can toss grenades underneath, or they're sitting right there. You can open it and fire at them at will. It's really all up to you. I don't normally do this, but I just thought about this right now. And yeah, if you want to do that for you PC players, then feel free. Oh, and you can also, for personal aesthetics, if you want, just place that there. In case if you're in your compound and heli flies over and you just want to get away from heli, you can just hide underneath that. It's pretty much it's all your preference. So all you gotta do is copy that over to the other side. So let's get copying. Remember, 2 out. 2 going back in. 2 squares out, 2 triangles. Facing outwards, make sure these are facing. So what grade you in? I've never seen this man before in my life. There you go. I'm gonna assume that you're just on the stream, and this is the grid. If you want, I'll show you how to make this base design by yourself. I don't mind. Like, I'll give you like one-to-one coaching for it if you want. I've had to do this for multiple friends, because I have friends who are using this base design right now, and I'm getting good feedback from it, which is the only reason why I decided to make this stream. Is because this is my own favorite base design. I've used it multiple times, and it's worked multiple times. I've gotten 3 offlines, which 1 failed, 2 succeeded. So, letting you know that this thing's not the best for offline, but it still works. Like, it still works plenty. So if you're concerned about like, oh, well, it's easy offline, it's still quite fucking expensive. Still extremely expensive. But it depends on how expensive you make it, is what I'm trying to say. There we go. Man, I hate being sick, bro. And yeah, you can leave that there as like a way to connect them for now. So there's that. And by the way, this base design does have a perfect compound placement, which means that you have an area to track where you're placing your compound. So you shouldn't mess it up ever, really. But please do practice this in like doing this or go to a build server on PC. I'm letting you know I am in console, so if you are on a console player, you can do all this, do everything I'm doing. Probably seen by the button layout. But yet again, I raised metal. Make this a roof for now, and 2 double door frames. I just like this better. This makes more sense. This adds more defendability. And I'd place them going inwards for faster peaks on both sides. Okay, now you're probably wondering, well, how the actual fuck would I connect these on a compound? Well, first of all, you do this. Make this shape. This is the shape that you want to make to start out with, but if you're really just going to just go straight for it, the way that I do this is I just go like that, and then I come over here and I do another one. 1, 2. I go around like this. I make like a crescent moon shape, kind of going really back. And you can leave this, but normally, do that. And now, the only reason why I say make this a garage door is because there you can get shot through this door. So this kind of leaves it. This kind of leaves, like, say that you're trying to heal up or something and you're over here. You can sit over here and not worry about being shot thanks to this. Now this will be your doors. Please do understand that do not upgrade any of this before you have realized what side your door closes on. They should always be like this. Your doors should always, and I mean always, come back out to each other to create that airlock. I have multiple friends, I mean one friend who has multiple times been duped on to his compound. He's been like, he let somebody in his compound, they stole all his shit and ran out with it because he placed the doors wrong. So please, do not be like him. And keep your shit safe. So boom. Simple, easy gate. Not that hard to replicate, really. Come over here, place this. Go out like this. I broke the wrong one. Whoops. I was confused for a second. And you can just leave one of these. The only reason why I leave both is because, well, one, I've been building this base time multiple times and I'm used to leaving both. But if you really want to be a meme, like a fucking, whatever you want to call it, about fucking just your wood, you can just go straight. You can just do this shit. You can just build straight out and then put that there and then just build these two. Perfectly okay. Is that you, Mr. McMuffin? I gotta go to game chat. What's up?
Yo,
Mr.
you're the person I texted.
Yeah, man, I'm the person you texted.
You got him, right?
Yeah, I'm talking to you, man.
Do you know how to do electrical?
Yes I do. I need you to back up real quick though.
No, I was just saying I can do electrical for you.
I mean, are you watching?
What?
Are you watching the base time?
Why, are you streaming?
Yes.
On what?
On YouTube.
What is it?
Just a base time. Alright, and that is just easy compound. Perfect. So now that you got all that, all you gotta do is do that on all sides. You just come over here. I normally like to start with this one because this one's just better. Get that first little wall. Honestly, it's completely up to you. Just get that first little wall, placing inwards. And sometimes you'll have this, like this problem where you did it wrong. I did this one way too far out. That's on me. I think I did both of them too far out. So we're gonna come back to that. I messed up, that's my fault. I apologize. You normally don't want to go too far with it. Like right there. Don't go too far out with it, you just try to stay close to being inwards. And now, see look. I didn't put a full compound's length, and now the wall's too close. I hate it when every time I try to do some shit, bro, everybody just fights me or does something like, bro, leave me alone. I'm trying to make a base design video, like, come on. So you come over here, you do this, and I'm gonna show you the proper way to do it. If you don't want to do it, you can line yourself up like this to this one. Line yourself up like this, just straight. And then go over here. This is probably the easiest way. You're gonna look at it. Get this, if you have a hollow, get your hollows lined to be perfect with the wall. Back up. Make sure that first wall is inside. With this one, you want to line up like this. So basically, you want to line up yourself like this. Look right here. Like keep your shit going straight, and then back up. This is like if you really like just want to like try to get the base to be perfect. See. That one's perfect. This one's just a little bit off. A little bit off. So I haven't built this base design in over like a week now. I normally try to build it pretty often, just so I feel easy enough to do it. But yes, I do recommend that you build this base design at least once a day. I've been building this a lot, so I can kind of freehand the compound. I don't really need to worry about placing the walls properly. I've freehanded this multiple times, so I just know the distance and know like the angle. See? So once you build space on enough, you'll get that feel for it. Like I said, if you really want to be that one guy who just gets it perfect every time, look straight like this, back up, and place it. Every time, this will be perfect. I promise you that. And then I freehand this one, which is about perfect. Right there. And then boom, they snap together, and your compound is open. Make Buffin got off. Cool for him. People still can't climb through that. And you still got your base design. So that's everything, and then now we're going on, because I'm on console and I can't fly, which I really think they should add that feature, you know. Talking to you. Hello, Rust. Yeah. Place that right there. This one, all you really gotta do is just place out hoops right up there. I don't think I've ever really had any problems placing these, so I doubt you'll have any problems. I like to place the compounds first. Unless you don't have the compound BP, then don't even worry about it. Show it like that. You can walk outside and destroy those. But for right now, I don't care if you're doing this, so destroy them with that. That was perfect. I didn't need to do anything extra. Do I have any more ammo? I do have more ammo. I was gonna say that right now. Okay, whoops. Forgot that there's an entire wall's length of area I still can't cover with that. So this one is just, yeah, this one you do at the place like this. I didn't even realize I could have just jumped on that and then half floor jumped on that. Oh, whoopsies. Alright, so all you really gotta do is just do this. And do this. Doesn't need to be perfect. Just close enough to the point. And I'll show you. When I do these baseline videos, like I do these sometimes whenever I have a new one, which might take me a while each and every time. Each time I will explain how the shit works. Like I will not just leave you in the dust, build it, and not tell you anything. I will show you how it works, and I will explain to you how it works. So, yeah. Mainly I'm going to teach you the gatehouses and why and set all that, just because I want you guys to learn. I want you guys to be able to build your own base designs. I don't want you to have to rely on anybody for them. And plus, it's way better if you build your own, because then nobody knows what kind of base design you're building. It'll be your own version of a base design. Don't get me wrong, I've seen something close to mine before, but nothing like mine. I thought when I built this base design for the first time, I thought to myself, like, oh, it don't even matter, bro. I'm gonna find somebody else with this shit. Like, it's not like I'm the only motherfucker who builds this. Like, come on. That's just dumb to think like that. And then when the time comes, I'll just raid the guy, because I know where everything is. I've seen close. Like I said, I've seen shit close to mine. Like a 2x1 going up with shells. But every time I look at it, for at least an extra 2 seconds, and we're like, that's nothing like it. No, like the peaks are different, the compound's different, everything's different. If you walked up to this base, I guarantee you a lot of people would not even know where to start. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna try to get this as close into that corner as you can. Oh yeah. Close into that corner as you can. And this is really only once you have the materials that you should be doing this. Once you have the materials, then you can do this right here to where you can't move that. Just try to place that right there. And then right here, once you get good enough at it, which I think you might actually need to go, you might actually need to close this door and go inside of here. No, bro, I was able to place this last time. Why can't I place it this time? What the fuck? Like, dude, I'm being embarrassed here because it won't let me place this. Why won't you let me place it, bro? Like, you let me place it last time. I'm being embarrassed because it just doesn't like me. Wow, that's crazy. So I might have fucked it up, Steven, a little bit, but if you leave it like this, it's fine. It doesn't matter all that much, because even if they do break through this, it still has that. But yeah, normally you could fit a third in here, which is weird why I can't right now, because I've been able to fit a third in here multiple times. Let's try somewhere else. Like I said, all you gotta do is raise this foundation, and make sure that they can't get through there. Perfect. Now you can walk through here. Everybody else can walk through here, damn it. Oh, it's because of this guy. I can't kill him either. So, yeah, you can place out there. We'll do it on a different side just to showcase it all. But, yeah. Normally you would bring that up right there as high as you can get it. Not too high, but as pretty much as high as you can get it. There you go. Yeah, right here as well. Place that I can't do because that fucking creepazoid. And then I gotta close this door. you do it just like this. And then you'd curve inwards and outwards, and this would watch the curve right here. These would watch the curve. And also these things right here make it really hard for people, because these can also see outside and behind those. Which is why those are so good, and then you can place one like high right here, that's placing inwards right here. But it's awkward to do that right there. Grab two more, like I said. Close this one. Bring out this. Doesn't have to be perfect. And honestly, you should just be able to, you don't have to do all that, you should just be able to fit one. I thought you could do it, I used to be able to do it, I guess I fucked up placements just a little bit. But yeah, I do like doing it like this, because this just means that they can't push in through here. So they're forced to go far away, like far out here. So it kind of like, it's a funnel, it really is the funnel. You really are just funneling everybody towards their death. This is a lot more closer to the base. Which I'm pretty sure I can actually fit a third in here. Yeah, see, I told you, you could fit a third. So, it is possible, you just need to get the right placement. And I think like right here is like about the right placement, you can get it. But that's also probably because you still can't fit in this one, but if you do go like this, you can fit in there. So, I actually would need to replace that. I didn't get that far enough into his corner. Probably because that rock right there is stopping me. Maybe I was just too close to the wall. Yeah, so you can walk around this due to the wall thingy. But if you're that concerned about it, you can just place a low wall. It'll still give you the same visibility from inside of here. Yeah, like see, like you can still see through here. It's not like it like got rid of everything. Pretty much a lot of the same peaks are still there. So you're not really taking away anything by doing that. It's the same thing with this one over here. Is this one nobody can even get through, I'm pretty sure. So yeah. You don't need to worry about that, and for some reason, this one really just hates being placed. Yeah, let me place this one like this. Yeah, so you can't even walk through there. And you can't even walk through here either, so yeah. That one's not as tall. I guess I just decided not to place it as upwards. Can't do that because that one little guy that just went to sleep right there. Now, I honestly just don't know like why right here I can't place it, why over there I could. I was sure that I could place this backwards. But like, I'm like 99% sure that I should be able to fit a large furnace right here. I just have no clue. I don't know why. Hold on, let me go check what I did over here then. So I got the 3 over here. I just don't know why I can't get 3. I mean, like, yeah, like right there, look at that. I can get 3 over here. Can't walk through that one. You have to walk around that one, and then you can't walk through this one. Like, see, 3. Over here, I couldn't get. I think it's because they're too good. I placed it too well. I don't think I'm supposed to be placing it perfectly. It's always this one too. Oh, no, this one you have to place in the corner like this. You just simply have to, otherwise your door won't move if you don't place it on the corner. So I would recommend practicing this too. Apparently, I thought I could get this like first try. Apparently, I was wrong. Yeah, I see like every time like that wall fucks with it. So it might just be my compound placing skills. I might just be shit. So it might not even be like the factor that the space sign just doesn't allow for this thing to happen. So look, I can place that right there. I can still walk through this. Still just see. And you can still walk around. It really, so it's gonna depend a lot on you, on whether or not you placed it in your way or not. And then this way, I still can't walk through this, so that's fine. You can probably squeeze through it though. Yeah, no, it don't matter. You cannot squeeze through that. But yeah, but see, like once you get that perfect placement, there is still just the fact that you can't place anything in that little area right there. Yeah, so that's my compound skills. I didn't place my compound far enough back to where I can place that. So now you just have 2 of these. This side you have 3, which I forgot to place this one right there. Never mind. I didn't forget. I actually can't for this guy. I can't place this one. This is literally the only side. I got 2 sides right. And those are probably because I placed my compounds perfectly. Like right here, I guess this one seems perfect though. Like for me personally, this one seems like really well placed. I don't know, just whatever. Cookie just didn't fit. But yeah, you can always get at least 2. There's always at least 2 furnaces you can place on each side. So normally it would look like this, and you would have 3 on each side. But for now, until somebody comes up with a way to place the furnaces perfectly, or if I come up with a way to place the furnaces perfectly, which I want to be trying to learn here. Yeah, this is what it's gonna look like. So, now to explain this, after the explanation, these make the peaks over here. You can still peek outside and inside. See this? And all that shit's great. And honestly, I'm going to give you guys a little idea. Depending on how high or how low you made yours. And honestly, if you really want to, you can. You have to close these though before you do it. If you really want to, it doesn't matter if you feel like it's necessary. You can make these stone foundations. These can 100% be stone foundations. I have no objections against that. All I say is that if you do have the idea to make those stone foundations, do one thing. Either have it be a small box, probably be a small box if you're gonna have it the way I have it. Do it as a small box, do like small box right there, and then campfire right there. Because this allows you to reload stuff you need to do, and then you can peek over the ledge and just go for something. So that's probably just the best idea. If you're gonna have like things, you can always make them wood. case if you don't want them later, you can always make these wood, which is yet again another customizable thing you can do. Or if like you feel like it and you want more respawns, there is the possibility that you could just get rid of these. Yeah, for some reason you can now just place doors over everything in this game. Great addition. Get 2 of these and get a locker. And like I said, if you really want to make this like this, you can grab 2 garage. It doesn't matter if you want 2 garage doors. It really does not matter what you do with it. You can do 2 garage doors, 2 normal doors. I would probably do 2 garage doors, but we'll do a normal and garage door first, and put like a little bedroom right here. So say if you're playing duo with your boy, you can control this one. Probably this one. This one would probably be better, because this one that you can peek out and use the door as an angle. This one, there's just no door in general. So I actually do prefer doing this one. Like I said, these are all just the things that I thought to do with the base design. Like, you can do none of these, you can do all of these. These are all your choice. They're just all things I've decided that, like, could be done. So you could do all this, you could leave it like this, you could have little peaks up here. You could just not do this furnace trick at all. You could not do this at all. You could leave this alone, you could not make that a little room. You could leave it just for the fence that we had before. This though, all this here, you have to have this here. Like there's literally nothing that can stop you from having that there. Yeah, like it's a nice base design. Like there's nothing wrong with it. And honestly, if you really wanted to, which I probably would say, it would be semi-smarter to have one there. Is you could just make another door there. Honestly, it probably is smart to have a door there, just so that you have full compound. You have full compound access and peek to everything and anything. And like I said, I only like this the way it is though, because now I can run through my compound even while these doors are gone. I can run through this section and run all around here, and these will protect me. Which, if that's the case, like I said, you could just do this. If you really wanted to have like a 4 section. Which, if you're going for those box peaks, I would recommend making these. Oh, and a little tip, in case you just want like a little bit of extra angles. I learned this a while ago. Let's see if you can get the bear rug down. So if you get the bear rug down, like that, place the bear rug like this. Get that on top of the bear rug. Get the camera on top of the bear rug too. Then pick up the bear rug. And actually, you see how it floats just a little bit in that corner? It floats just the tiniest bit, so you can get up here. Have a way better angle. Look, I'll show you. I'll show you the angle without it, and I'll show you the angle with it. Over here, we'll place this one. Place that in the corner. Place a box. When you come up here, and you get up here. Oh shit, I didn't do it properly. Yeah, this guy's shooting at my base design because he's an asshole. Just break this real quick. Break this. Right after I get all that shit back. Damn. Got an itch on my back, bro. It fucking hurts like a bitch. Just get that. Now look. See, you're looking at, when you look straight, you look at this. You look up. When you go on this one, you look straight. You're still looking at this one. Notice that right here, you're looking upwards. I'm not gonna move my camera. So this is non-movement of any camera. And when I'm looking dead center. So now I'm gonna look straight. Shoot once. Keep on looking in the same area. Notice how this one's on the bottom half. If we go up here, this one is more in the middle, which means that I can see players' bodies and heads from up here. Like probably not bodies, but just heads. I can see your head from up there. The reason why this one's good is because even if the walls break, they still can't shoot out this turret without breaking this first. So it's like 5 HVs for every turret. I told you before how these worked. These are just simple. You can't shoot through any of these. They'll just hit the other fence unless you open the door. I'm gonna do the same thing here with what I just did over there. I'm gonna break those, and I'm going to add a chain link door. Or fence gate, whatever the fuck they call them. Put that down. And that's basically how the base on looks. Like I said, you can change that. And I'll just shoot with this too. And honestly, if this is an if idea, remember that. If you decide to make these garage doors, and you're just like, fuck it, I don't care about the ability, I just want nobody getting into this. Scrap these. These are, fuck these. I mean, I guess you can leave that one there. You can actually do this. You can find a way to, I know you can get up here, yeah, and you can get up here, and you can get a full look. You can even do that on other ones too, like look. These are in the same position from when I had those doors. I have not moved them out of position. I was too lazy to, and you can still fit the boxes onto these platforms. All you gotta do is, like, this one right here is a little bit of a close one. But I can move it right there. Still off the wall, but it works nonetheless. Works simple. And right here, all you gotta do is literally... Over there, you don't have to jump, and I think I just fucking got myself stuck. Yeah, I did. Same old. Over here, you can just walk through. Or if you even want, you can do this one. I've seen this one. My friend thought of this idea. And I thought, like, yeah, I guess it's okay. It's decently fine. So, these peaks are going inwards. Since these are just to be looking outwards, like, you can take off the windows. He was like, since these are just, like... Oh, no. I remember how I did it, because, So, yeah, okay, so that's my bad. If you were watching this, this is another way how you can customize it. Is you can customize it like this. You can turn this into a those could be like, you can have like 6 entrances or 4 entrances I meant. But you could also turn this into a entirely just decked out fucking room. And when my friend showed me this, I was like, yo, like, that's fucking smart as shit. Well, he didn't show me this, like the room. He showed me placing these on each side of the gatehouse, and then you could like walk in and out. I kind of just took his idea and slammed it into this, making it just like a room. So these are all together. You can make that a loot room. And then you can honestly just keep these. So now you get the benefit of the loot room, and you got the benefit of this. So you don't need to worry about not having any beds in compound. You don't need to worry about any of that. All that gets taken care of. Okay, that's the only thing I can't place over. That's fucking huge. So, I honestly prefer... I prefer this way. I don't know why. This way is a lot better. Because all this makes for... It's like literally, it's a perfect fucking room. That's the wrong thing. Whoops. I hate all people just spam me. You guys hate that shit? There's always that one person that invites you 7 times and still doesn't get the hit that you're not joining. Anyways, back to this. One bed there, another bed right here, and now you got, now each of you, if you're playing on a duo or if you're playing solo, if you're playing solo, you could honestly just place one bed right here, one bed right there, and then just like have these sectioned off. Like here, like I'll show you what it looks like if you're playing solo. If you're playing solo, you can honestly just have this. You don't need all the extra shit. You could just have this. It won't look the prettiest, and I promise you that it will not look the prettiest. And you can do this even if you're playing with 2 people. You can do this. You can lock your locker, blah 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 bullshit. You know. Grab your other garage door. Sorry, laggy ass fucking PlayStation. And now, like whenever you peek these open, and these are open, you can just do these. You can keep these closed for whenever you feel like. So these are completely up to you, you know? Yet again, I'll show you. You can do this with 2. This isn't just a solo design. Also make those metal for extra stone relief. Remember, we still haven't checked the TC yet, so you guys still have no clue how much this base design cost. This is a lot of building, but also I'm showing you multiple ways to make this base design work for you. A lot of times people don't like the way that base design works. They're like, oh, that sucks right there. Oh, that's just not as good. Oh, I wish that was a gatehouse, but like, then that won't work, then that won't work. This base design is your dream. You can make this work. You can wake up from here in the middle of a raid defense, and boom, 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 rockets going off. Get in here, get your kit, take that off, shoot that guy, come out here, and have that area of relief. Have, alright, because people, no, one thing here, is, I'm going to tell you, I can open this, everybody else sees open door or a knock. They can't loot this campfire. They can't loot that. So even if somebody comes over here and they kill you while you're like right here, and your body's just here, like I'll literally showcase it, and your body's just dead on the floor, it doesn't fucking matter. It really doesn't. All you gotta do is like spawn over here. Oh no, they murdered me inside of my area. Like it just don't fucking matter. Like they can't loot your body. They can't see that. Like look over there. I can't grab it from over here. And over here, because everybody else sees the same shit I do. They can't loot that body. Even if there's an AK on the floor, they can't loot that body. They're just impossible. It won't let them loot. Like, if they find your body through the cracks, they can loot it, but a lot of the time, people won't really even think about that. People seem like, I can't loot that, fuck it. Whatever. So you can still loot through the cracks, but you gotta understand that if somebody's raiding over here, and I'm sitting back here, I want you to notice how hard it is to grab my body through that crack. It's fucking terrible. Can I grab it through here? Nope, it's fucking terrible. See, so as long as you stand further back from wherever they are, you can save yourself the hassle of being murdered and not being able to get your shit back. So, it's just not hard. And then you can also do yourself by doing the favor by placing this right here. And you can do this. Now, like I said, this is the cool shit. Is like this one, just there. And like I said, if you really want to, which I normally do this because I'm a bitch, and honestly, it's actually really useful. Is you can place your bear rug. Put this down on the bear rug. Pick up the bear rug. Please despawn. And then now you got a peak that's beyond. Great, look. It won't hit the wall. This will hit the wall, which means that you can peek through this gatehouse and still have a peak while being able to look at them and clap your hands and laugh because they can't do anything. Be like, come through, yeah, great shit, good shit. Clap, clap. They can't do shit. Same thing with this one. I can shoot that now. Now I can't. It all works the same. And even when you get outside, you still have this peak right here to look down. But Space Design's fucking impenetrable, bro. I'm telling you, y'all need to start building this shit. Whoever don't see this today, I'm sorry for you, bro, because Space Design go crazy. Remember, same thing as before. Place your bear rug. You can grab your box, which I don't have. Place that down. Take that shit up. Come over here, put that away. Come over here. All the way over towards this side. Don't craft one of those. You don't need one of those. And please, for the love of God, place your doors going inwards. And I only say that because if you're on either side going outwards, it just looks dumb. I'm gonna say it straight up. It just looks really fucking stupid. I don't know if you can pick. Can you pick these up? You can't pick these up. Alright, let's see what it looks like going outwards. Which these do open more than a normal door, to be honest. So actually, yeah, I guess you could. Only reason why I say just open them both inwards is because that means that this one would go outwards like this. Which still does not matter, really. You can close it and open it the same way. And anything, this one actually does it better because it closes inwards towards you. Same shit with this one, you can open and close it inwards. That means you can run out and run back in and then just hit that and close that, open that one up. But then yeah, see, look, then that goes there. Because I actually do put these boxes on there quite often. Which is why. Last swipe I had that box idea. Because I remember that, that bear rug trick I was watching a TikTok. Saw that. So yeah. I like to place them inwards. They just stop you from having any fuck ups with boxes and shit. This is still a fuck up with a box. Get the fuck out of here. It's all personal preference, like I said. This is all to your liking. So yeah, you can have those little things that stop you from getting in here. That's the basics of this. And honestly, it's a great fucking base design, bro. I'm sad that nobody's using it. Like, I really am sad that nobody's using it. Yeah, since we've been down to the compound for a while, I'm not gonna show you everything. You could also, like, I'm telling you, bro, there's so many ways you can customize this. If you wanted to, you could place down a bed right here for like spawn, like inner peak spawns. You can do shit like this and just place down a bed. Or like you could not give a fuck and just place down a bed over here. Just place a bed over here, then have a fucking locker right there. And then now if you spawn in one of these sides, you can just have a bed in the locker every time. Or you can seal this off. You can seal these off and get rid of this. And then put a bed in here. Just put like a bed right here. And say that somebody does end up raiding this and getting into this, you can still peek through here. Have a nice angle peek, which is why that window is horizontal. Yeah, but then like you can just like delete this. Put another vending machine here. Put another vending machine. Put in a locker, because now you know there's lockers over there. And like, bro, like this base design just has everything. And like I showed you, you can put more lockers in here. Like just put more in there. I normally don't. What I like doing it for that, I like grabbing vending machines and sticking them in here. Make sure turn off your broadcast. I didn't do that on the ones up there. So yeah, make sure you do that. Turn it around, turn off broadcast. And now like you got extra storage in there, you don't really even need this. You can just make that extra honeycomb if you want it. Or you can put extra lockers in there and leave these open. But the only reason why is because over there you can bed and take a breather. You don't really need to use any of that. You can just shoot somebody right there and be done with it, and then run over here, quickly over to this, and shoot somebody on the right side. And a little tip, I like putting windows on a lot of my shit. Like, if there is a threat of, like, me being killed, just grab a hammer. Just like literally just like do that, and just have like a box in here with like a hammer. It's as simple as that. Just have a box with a hammer, run over here, and you can literally just spread out like one Tommy kit. Just put one Tommy kit in this per each. Like, dude, that's literally all you need is put one Tommy kit, or put like a DB or a pump kit right there. And now you and your teammate can run out and, you know, have fucking angles. And if somebody goes up there and is like, oh, I'm so smart for going up here, bro, like, I'm so smart, and that little peak right there will punish them for going up there. So there's literally no angle in this entire base that's like safe. Everything's a death trap. Like I told you, somebody breaks that, or if you open that, and you spawn in that one and you open this, now, bro, they literally go nowhere. They go nowhere. And if you open this up again, like, oh yeah, I made it in, bro. And then you leave that one, and then you fucking spawn in that one. You open up that one, then you're like, bro, I got a half side, and that's about it. I'm in here, but that's it. And the funniest thing is that now, guess what? You're over here. Like, you're over here, and if you really want to, you can put a box right here. And the funniest shit is, actually, I'm not even the one that came up with this. This was thanks to my friend Mike. Nobody's gonna know him, but yeah, my dude Mike. Honestly, I'm friends with him now. Before, he just kind of walked up here and like was just like, why don't you just put like right there? Then since there's a window behind it, you can just take the window off and access this through the window. Even if somebody breaks this, they still can't access it because of the fact that it's locked. So even if you do make the angle and you break this, it's gonna drop and you won't be able to loot it from either side. And I was like, bro, that is so fucking smart. And he was like, yeah, then if you really need a kit or some shit, just take that off, grab the kit, and then run out, and now you have a perfect way to like take back your base. So you can even put kits right there. I like the box one. I like the box because, well, I can still put a kit or like a DB in there. And I've also got locker kits over there. But yeah, I guess like that makes sense for like a locker inside of here. But there won't be like the lockers like not inside of here, you know. Oh, and also you can do this too. You can leave that undone, and you can open that up, and you can close that too from inside of here. Which is another reason why it's always good to have that facing inwards sometimes, is because I can open and close that from inside of here. Which means if I spawn in my bag here, I'm like, damn, let me quickly grab that Tommy kit. And I see that this is open, bro. I'm like, damn, bro, he's like all in my shit. Close my shit. And now he's trapped in there. And all you gotta do is literally, it's as simple as this. All you gotta do is have like a little small box in here with grenades. I like having grenades all over my base, bro. I do not play a white without grenades. Is you can just do that. And that's literally gonna sit there. That's gonna bounce off that wall. And that's straight in there. They're dead. There's no surviving that. There's nothing. Nada you can do, bro. And all it takes is you doing this. Just do that, bro, and all you gotta do is, like I said before, just grab one of these. Because this is probably what's gonna be on there. Just grab one of these. Slam that in there. Come over to this. Grab 2 grenades. And slam that in this box. Go crazy. That's what it does. It goes crazy. It's probably gonna have to play Rust. Oh yeah, beef my boy. But that's about it. Easy shit. I got the best base on the world, bro. Okay. Hello. You can also break one of these too.
I'm
Break
having a
bread.
Korean hot dog right now. You know what that is?
Talking about hot dog.
Korean corn dog. You know what that
No,
is?
I do not know what that is.
Alright, it's a corn dog with like, the bread's a little bit different. I'm not sure what's different, but it has hot Cheeto on it.
Oh,
It's
okay.
like breaded with hot Cheeto, and oh my god, it's so good. And the bread is way better.
You
I
know
don't
what's
know how
so
to
good?
explain it. Hmm.
This base design, bro. This base design go crazy.
What?
Say this base design.
No.
But yeah, that's about it. And that's the entire base design. So now we chillin', big chillin'. Yep, that's the only time I'm ever showing this. Shit go crazy. There's a lot of fucking vending machines. There's a lot of, not vending machines, a lot of lockers, but it's fine. It's just part of the baseline.
Holy crap, I have to crap.
Holy crap, you have to crap. Oh, they're just like practicing? I guess they're just like practicing. Yo, what? It's kinda dope actually. Oh, they just locked me inside of here. I'm stuck in a fucking maze.
try to find the fucking TC. Here we go. Yeah, this guy just logged off next to TC. Yeah, it just locked me inside here. Fuck. That's about it. Oh yeah. Yo, Aiden. How you doing? Hey, Danny. Hey, Dean. Hey, Etienne. You could also fit furnaces in these too if you really feel like you need the extra, you know, shit. So yeah. That's the bulk of it, yes. And yet again, we got this up here. That would be connected to that. Which our battery back here. In which I actually would metal. That's what all the extra shit we've been doing. You can also cut down a lot of the costs just by, like, not adding all the extra shit. Like, you could just not add a compound. That could work. You could just not add this shit. Or this, or this, or this. So you can just get rid of all. You have to keep that there, though. And that's if you're gonna have a compound. You can get rid of this if you're not gonna have a compound. You can get rid of this if you're not gonna have a compound. I mean, like, simple as that. And honestly, I'm gonna disconnect all of this and show you what the cost is. All this gone. Aiden just like not to talk right now. It's fine, it's completely okay. Show you what this is. And how it is with nothing on it. And I need to run back over here because I forgot to get rid of the roof. And the thing that holds that up. I also have to get rid of the floor too, which is like good. There's a lot of things that connect this that they have to break all together. So it's like really it's really annoying to disconnect those. Shit, I have auto fucking delete. I still can't get all that shit that easily. If you get rid of all that, which is like you just don't have, so that means that now it just technically thinks I just don't have a compound. and now you're at 9,000 stone and 6,101 metal. If you don't make a compound. And if you do, that was like so we'll say 15,000 and 7,000 metal. So that's like, so this is 6, 12, 15, so that's 15 right there, and it's 7,000 metal. That's 3, 4, that's 4, so that's 7,000 right there. And then you still have room for 200 high qual. So you still have room for literally every single thing that you need in this TC, even if you build that base. You'll have a full TC at all times, but it's just like, it's still doable. It's not like those clan bases. And if you can make this shit work and get an extra TC away, please show me how. I would love for other people to build on this and make this better. And I'm probably gonna have to make a YouTube video on it, which I will. I definitely will in the future. So, yeah. Thank you for watching. And that is the baseline that I will show. I said I'd only show it once, so if you're watching the video, but nobody ever even has watched the fucking thing, so yeah.